Hey guys, finally I have everything I needed to make the proper 357 versus 10mm test. Not everything exactly, but I have enough to give you an idea of what should happen. For the test, I'm going to be using the 10mm double tap 135 grain jack of the hollow point that could produce up to 1600 feet per second and 767 foot-pounds of energy. And we're going to be putting that up against the double tap 357 Magnum round, 158 grain bonded defense jack of the hollow point, and that could produce up to 1400 feet per second and 688 foot-pounds of energy. So right off the bat, you may think you already know who the winner is just by looking at the info, but stay tuned and you'll see for yourself who the winner is. Now, those of you who may debate me on what the test results came out as, so I have 2 more hams left over. So if you guys really want, I'll do the test over again. If you guys want me to use different grains, I will. But feel free to give me your advice. I don't really know. I'm not like an expert on ballistics or anything. It's just a test I did. A cool little test. I thought I'd give you guys an opportunity to see some more big pieces of meat getting hit by these 2 big calibers. It's not meant to be 100% factual or anything. It's just all about fun and just showing off guns. And it gives you a decent idea of what happens if you were to shoot these 2 rounds at either a bad guy or a bad animal. Now, I took 2 big hams for each round. I wrapped them up really nice with some denim to simulate either clothing or flesh, however you want to look at it. And I shot them from a decent distance. I'd say not exactly point blank, but a pretty good self-defense distance. I don't know exactly how close I was, so I'm not going to even guess. But stay tuned for the following footage, and then after the footage, I'll talk some more and stuff like that, so stay tuned. Alright guys, Model 66. I'm not going to be going very far, so let's see what happens. Alright, here we go. Here's the entrance hole. Doesn't look very big. I'll go ahead and take it out of these jeans. Let me put this camera down really quick. Pick up my knife. That sucks. Hang on. Trying not to lose production value here. Alright, that's better. Guess I don't need to take out my knife. I'll just pull this down so we can get a nice look. Alright, so that's the 357. It's pretty bad. Let's open that up. That's through the denim. I use denim to simulate either clothing or flesh, however you want to view it. This is a pretty thick plastic, so I guess that could be the flesh. It's not the best, I guess, thing to substitute flesh, but this really isn't either good flesh either, because you can't go up to someone and shove your thumb through their skin, so you got to have something to represent skin, I guess. That's pretty nasty. That's an entrance wound, keep in mind. Let's see what happened to the exit wound. Alright, definitely blew out the back of them. I'm try to cut this right here. Oh, got some ham juice. I'm not going to dig around too much in there, but I'm sure you guys could get the idea of what it looks like, the exit wound. Let me try to rip some more of this plastic off. And that's the exit wound. It's pretty bad. Alright, so I'm going to put this back and let's see what happens to the next ham with the 10mm. Alright guys, now it's the moment we've all been waiting to see for some time now. That 10mm 135 grain gold dot. Alright, Let me go pick that shit up. Alright guys, I'm back, and it's pretty interesting. This is the 10mm double tap 135 grain hole. Let's check out the exit wound. That was the entrance hole I just showed you. Now this is where some of you are gonna complain, saying I didn't hit it squarely enough. And maybe I agree with you, but what's this? Is that the bullet? No, it's just some bone. But there's the exit wound on it. Let me give you another front example. That is the entrance wound of the double tap. Here's the entrance wound of the 357. Now, it also could be a coincidence that the ham is just naturally made this way, where it breaks apart naturally, and I hit it in a good spot to split that. I don't know. I have some more hams I didn't shoot today, so maybe if you guys want, tomorrow I'll use those hams to do the same test again. But I mean, to be fair, I really did hit them kind of both in the center, both with a flat spot. I mean, this one could have been hit an inch over more. I don't know how much more damage that would have done if it had been hit an inch over more. But that is just a devastating hole from the 357. And that's the entrance wound. And that's also the entrance wound through a pair of jeans, keep in mind. See the exit wound. Well, that one, I guess the bullet traveled straight through the ham, as you could see. Might as well open it up. But it went straight through the ham and right out the back. This is what the exit hole did look like. The exit hole. That's funny. But yeah, check that out. That's the 357. So I guess the 357 won this test, but as far as what it won, I don't know. Maybe it just won a bigger entrance hole. That was the 3. I'll go into specs when I get back inside the house. I'll do the intro video. I'll cover all the specs. Maybe I'll do yeah, it'll have to be an intro video, because I didn't even mention what I was using. But it's the 10mm double tap 135 grain. There's the exit hole or the exit wound, I should say. Exit hole sounds pretty gross. There's the exit wound once again. And then here's what's left of one shot from a 357. There basically is no exit wound because the whole ham just split in half. But then again, keep in mind, the 350 or the 10mm knocked the whole stack over, and that's happened before with the 10mm. So feel free to give me your advice and comments. And I'm going back inside. I'm all covered in ham juice, and it's hot out here. I'm getting covered with bugs. It's gross. I'll see you guys in just a minute.